So I thought that was cool. It's like, hey, do you like NFTs? Well, we created an NFT that you can add an NFT to, so you can NFT while you NFT. So yeah, in your 3D space, you can probably use this. I don't know, maybe Decentraland. I don't know, Sandbox or other metaverses. But yeah, as you can see earlier, we scrolled through. That's an NFT that I own, and again, merged to this NFT. Hey, welcome back to Crypto Begin, where I show you the nuts, bolts, tips, tricks, what to type, and where to click in crypto, and help you get started in what can seem like a very complicated environment. So today we're going to talk about MetaMask and buying NFTs. So MetaMask is a browser wallet, unlike the wallets that we discussed on the previous shows that I've done, Exodus and Atomic Wallet, where you're actually storing them as independent apps or programs. The MetaMask wallet is a browser wallet, and so there are a couple of ways that you can get it. You can get it for Android, you can get it for Chrome, on your desktop PC or iOS. Now, admittedly, I don't know too much about how to use MetaMask on mobile, but on desktop, I can walk you through all the features that you'll need. And the reason that you need MetaMask is because when you're buying NFTs, you need a quick way to connect to the different markets to see your wallet and easily talk to your wallet. That way you can make exchanges and buy NFTs. Now, NFTs are kind of all the rage right now, but two important things to know about NFTs. Well, one thing, most of the NFTs that you're going to find are going to go to zero. You just don't know which ones they are, and a few are going to go to the moon. Just like the real world of art, you can look at someone like Picasso, Van Gogh, Rembrandt, even guys like Jackson Pollock and Picasso. And I don't like Jackson Pollock or Picasso. I personally think that their art is juvenile. Please don't, spam me with hate, but I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I do kind of like Wassily Kandinsky and a few others, but again, I don't think that what they do, in my opinion, is worth the six, seven, eight, and nine figure prices that a lot of people are willing to pay. But that's just to kind of give you a window into the psychology of the NFT market. And what makes NFTs so special? Well, imagine art that can never ever be forged and is essentially eternal. The mathematics behind it will make it impossible for anyone to ever say that that they have a forged copy. No, the blockchain can instantly verify whether it's real or not. Now, the JPEGs, as a lot of people call them, that go along with the NFT. The NFT is actually on the blockchain, and the JPEG is a representation of what it is. And so I was skeptical at first about NFTs, but then I came to realize that there is some value there. That said, there are so many NFTs that are coming out that it is impossible for them to maintain value, all the collections to maintain value, but some of them, the blue chips, will go very high. And for instance, CryptoPunks, which began in 2017, was worth a few $100s when they originally sold. And now the prices are so high that they're in the $500,000 to $1 million range, and even higher. I think there was an offering for $10 million for one of the more rare ones that someone turned down. Many people have heard of Bored Apes, and those are right now going for somewhere in the quarter to $500,000 range. So, it's a little bit like Tulip Mania. If you get into NFTs, just make sure you like them. Now, the other important thing I want to tell you is I am not a financial advisor, TM. I don't know why people have to say that, other than probably the government of many countries will come after you if you don't specify that. And I think that just implies that you have a fancy degree that you paid a licensing fee for and possibly took some classes. So I am not one of those. But anyway, so we'll jump right in. In order to buy NFTs, we're going to start off right now by looking at MetaMask. And I'll transition here. All right, so the process of installing MetaMask is much like the process of installing Atomic Wallet or Exodus. You're going to get a 12-word seed phrase that you'll want to write down and keep in a safe place where no one will find it, because whoever has that seed phrase has your wallet. This is your backup. If your computer gets lost, damaged, stolen, or if you're on, iPhone or whatever, Android phone, then you can restore that wallet using that seed, just like we talked about for the Atomic and Exodus wallet. However, obviously you want to keep that in a safe place. So, all right, and then once you set up your password, your account's good to go. Now the default is going to look like this. Well, it won't have any Ethereum in it. Mine does, because I've already logged in. And I've been buying NFTs for a while now. But in order to get Ethereum into your wallet here, and you'll notice the very top here, I'll show you around a little bit, it says Ethereum mainnet. So conveniently, this one wallet address, and this is your wallet address, if you ever send anything to MetaMask, you're going to copy right here to get your address, just like we did in the last episode where we sent crypto. And this is the Ethereum mainnet, but there are other cryptocurrencies that run on other cryptocurrency chains. So there's Polygon, you can add Binance. If you want to use Solana, it's got its own browser, and I'll click that I have installed here. That's the Phantom wallet. It's much the same as the MetaMask wallet. So once you have your MetaMask wallet, you have this address here, and we'll go back to MetaMask here. And you see every time I click on a new window, it disappears, and I've got to kind of reopen it. So right now we're connected to the Ethereum mainnet, and I can look through my assets, and it'll show everything that I've bought on the Ethereum chain. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to focus on the Ethereum chain. So basically, this is like your wallet when you have this selected up here for all Ethereum tokens. In order to really see all of the activity for my account, since it's an older account, I can actually go view on Etherscan. And what Etherscan is it's the blockchain history. And I can actually scroll through here and see everything that I've done here. So recently I moved cryptocurrency onto my wallet for the purposes of buying an NFT. And then I did buy an NFT, and I can click here and see a little bit more details about what that contract is. So that's the contract for an NFT. There's the transaction. So I bought the Cheech and Chong NFT, My Homies in Dreamland, and it even shows you which one I got, 3437 and 3438. Now, so yeah, that's it. Basically, just like we transferred cryptocurrencies last week. If you have any questions about sending Ether to your wallet, then feel free to look at last week's video. All right, now I have a little bit of ETH in my wallet here, so I'm going to go ahead and go to another website called OpenSea. All right, so this is OpenSea, and OpenSea is basically just a big market for every kind of NFT that you can think of. So what you'll do is, if you know what kind of NFT you want, and we can go into research tools for that, but here I just want to show you the mechanics of how to buy an NFT. So just for example, I'm going to go to my account, and the way I'll do that is, if you have your MetaMask wallet, and as we discussed before, I've got a little ETH in it, I've got my unique wallet address, this is my receipt address, so that's what I would click, and it automatically copies that address. So when I want to send crypto, this is it. So then I can also click this wallet here. Now I'll click MetaMask, boom, and then it automatically sees the balance that I have in terms of dollars of ETH in my MetaMask wallet. Now you'll see too that I have this cute looking little icon here. This is actually an NFT that I bought, and I'll show you and kind of show you some of the first NFTs I bought. Now I have a number of them, but I saw these, I thought, okay, these are cool looking, they're kind of cute. If I wanted to use my vinyl cutter that I own to make some sort of designs, I wouldn't have to go through too many edits to be able to get cuttable shapes to be able to reproduce these. And with a lot of NFTs, you own the right to commercialize them. So here's a few from a collection I own called Froggy's Beginnings. Now, these cost about 0.03, I think, to buy. So if I guess Ethereum was about 4,000 at the time, so that'd be 440, so about 120 a piece. But now they're going for much, much lower than that. I'll click on this here, and this is an NFT. So one of the things, I'll click on the collection here. This is, so if you click here, it'll show you the collection for Froggy's Beginnings. Now, there are 4.1 thousand items here, 1.6 thousand owners, so about, each person owns about an average of 3. This is the amount that have been traded in terms of Ethereum, and then here's the floor price, which means that that's 0.004 Ethereum. So that's what, about 16 bucks at current prices. Oh no, 12 bucks at current prices, because Ethereum's about 3,000. So if I search through here, it'll show me ranking the cheapest ones. I can click this buy now button, and I can buy that right now. I can buy any of these, and I kind of like that one. I'll double click this one, but let's take a look at this NFT here. Okay, so when you look at it, it shows you a number of things. It shows you the collection, the owner, the number in the series. It shows you the JPEG that's associated. And as I mentioned before, an NFT is not just a picture. It is a record. It is an inviolate record in, the contract here for this NFT, Froggy's Beginnings. And it can never be like forged or, fraudulently copied or anything like that. So it is unique. And I'll scroll down here. And one of the things we can see about this is properties. Now, a lot of NFTs have different properties that make them rare. So for instance, whenever you get into what they call a mint, you can go onto the website and connect your wallet, and you can buy an NFT without seeing what it is. It's like unopened. So that's called minting an NFT, and I can show you that maybe in an upcoming video. But these have already been revealed. And once they get revealed, you can see what traits they have and how rare they are. And then there are other websites which can show you the ranking of rareness out of the total collection, and that can determine the value, because you can look at ones that are, of similar rarity and see, well, what did they recently sell for? So this one, the rarest thing about it is it's got this melted ice pop. And as you saw before, I've got one already that has one of these melted ice pops on it. So another feature that makes this one a little bit more cute than the other ones, that's sort of rare, is it's got this green plushie trait, which means it looks like it was stitched together here. And so another thing that you can find here is the history. So the history of this NFT is, if we go down, it was minted 4 months ago, and then it was listed for 0.19. Then he canceled the listing. He relisted it for 0.15, and then listed it for 0.12. Okay, so what happened is there's a certain type of listing you can do where the price will continually drop until it sells. And so then it did finally sell from Rozzy Doodle. Actually sold it to Wit. So you see a sale here, you see a transfer, and so Wit took possession of it 4 months ago, and that was for 0.065, and now Wit has listed it 6 days ago for 0.004. And so one of the problems with both minting and buying NFTs on the Ethereum chain is, unfortunately, as I mentioned in other videos, the Ethereum network, the prices are very high in terms of gas fees. Gas fees is sort of the, it's like a transaction fee that you need to prioritize your transaction, or otherwise it's not going to go through. And if you try to lowball your gas fee, not only will your transaction not go through, but your gas will also be spent, meaning that it will be burned and your transaction won't go through. So let's take a quick look at what it looks like to try and buy an NFT. So I'm going to click buy now on this NFT. Okay, so I was right, it's about $12. All right, so I'm going to go confirm checkout here. And then my MetaMask will pop up here. And it's going to say the estimated gas fee for this is $58.46. So you can already see, in order to buy this NFT on the Ethereum network, I would be paying about 6 times more than it actually costs. So I'm actually not going to buy this NFT right now, but there are some NFTs that are worth hundreds or thousands of dollars where when you buy it, that's just a fee that you want to pay. Oh, and there you go. You see it automatically change because the network got more traffic, so more gas was calculated by the network to be needed. Like I said, I'm not going to actually buy this until Ethereum 2.0 comes out. That is a fix in the network that will allow much lower fees. And then hopefully, if I want to do a $12 transaction, it's not going to cost $60. So, like I said, Ethereum NFTs are a bit of a pain right now. But there are other NFTs that you can buy. For instance, you can buy them on Solana with Phantom Wallet. And there you would only pay just a fraction of what you're going to pay on the Ethereum network. If we look at some of the top NFTs in the last 7 days, you can see a collection here. You can see the floor price of each of these. Like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, 103 ETH, so that's $300,000 here. If you're dealing with those kind of NFTs, these blue chips as they call them, then yeah, it's going to be worth paying those small transaction fees. CryptoPunks is one that I mentioned earlier. One of the rarest collections. I'm going to scroll down here and look at the activity. So when you go to a collection, you can see this basic information, the number of items in the collection. Usually with most profile pick collections, there's about 10,000. The number of owners, the floor price, and the volume traded. Now, CryptoPunks doesn't have a floor price because there are none listed right now. That means that everyone that has them, they're not for sale. So that's how rare these things are. But the last one that sold, as you scroll down here, you can see items and activity. And activity shows the sales. You can see the volume of the sales and the average price. And right now, the average price of a CryptoPunk has been ranging around a little under 100 ETH. So again, that's around 300,000. One just sold for 214,000 4 hours ago. Oh, and another one sold 4 hours ago for 70. And yeah, you can see looking at them, you wouldn't think that they're much. This one sold for a little more, 109.95. So let's click on it, take a look here. What is it about the properties of this one that make it special? Well, it's got 2 traits that only 3% of all of them have. So it makes it a little bit more rare. It's the 3D glasses and the mutton chops there. And so yeah. So that's the crazy world of NFTs, and certainly, if I want to try and buy one of these, I could click here on CryptoPunks and go to buy now. Yeah, there's no items to display here for the buy now. So, all right. Yep. So that's really all there is to it. And then if you want to look at what NFTs you own, you can go to your profile. I've bought a number of NFTs here. We can scroll through and kind of look. I just recently bought Cheech and Chong, Homies in Dreamland. I bought a Crypto Bat from Ozzy Osbourne. And I bought these most recent 3 because I figured the fact that there's a notoriety and a celebrity behind them would help retain their value. And I also felt like that, I grew up listening to Ozzy Osbourne. I grew up listening to the comedy CDs of Cheech and Chong. So, they hold like some memory, some sentimentality as well. So hopefully these will do well. Here's Dreamers. This one's interesting. They're creating a 3D version of these Dreamers. If you own one, they're doing a drop. And so I'll be gifted another NFT that will allow me 3D voxelated dreamers here. And these ones are cool too, because not only are they, profile pic NFTs, they're also animated, but not only that, there's music to them. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll turn it up a little bit. Yep, so each one of these has their own unique musical track as well. And the musical track are part of the properties here. And so this one has like some rare musical properties to it. I'll scroll back. This one has its own soundtrack as well that are composed of its unique features. So as you can see, NFTs can be any number of things. This is a collection that didn't mint out, Bunny Buds. I like the artwork, but for some reason, it didn't get promotion. And so these, if we look at the history of them, of the project, they're very low in value. They didn't mint out, and there haven't been any sold in, up till 3 days ago, weren't sold any in months. So it looks like some were just given away. It said, please take these. So maybe the price was 0. There were 5 of them. I don't know. Maybe somebody was doing tax loss harvesting. These look cool. But I guess somebody just didn't want them in their collection. 6 of them. Yeah, it's a shame. I'm really surprised what takes off, what doesn't end up taking off. This is an interesting NFT. This is a 3D helmet that has a function that allows you to put a picture of another NFT in it. And as you can see, there's another NFT that I own that I was able to merge onto it. So I thought that was cool. It's like, hey, do you like NFTs? Well, we created an NFT that you can add an NFT to, so you can NFT while you NFT. So yeah, in your 3D space, you can probably use this, I don't know, maybe Decentraland, I don't know, Sandbox or other metaverses. But yeah, as you can see, earlier we scrolled through, that's an NFT that I own, and again, merged to this NFT. So I figured these would be hot, I don't know, the prices on them haven't gone skyrocketing. There's these that are animated, they're kind of cute. They're called Whooshy World. I haven't seen a lot of price action on these. Scroll down here. Billionaire Doge. Here's another one that went to 0. And then here's an interesting case. Silly Goose Comedy Club. This one had a really cool looking premise, and I'll have to pull it up. This one had a really cool premise to it. These look kind of fun. They look kind of goofy. Again, it's kind of the art style I like. But what happened here was the project owner, these minted maybe 100 out of like 10,000, like 120. And the owner actually just abandoned the project. And when he did, they reverted back to this pre-reveal. There's a new owner of the project, and he's going to do a re-release. But in the meantime, these just went back to the pre-reveal state. And so, yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, you can definitely buy some duds. We'll see if these end up being anything. Here we have some ethereals. They're kind of interesting. Again, they look interesting, but they sold out, but they didn't quite do as well as I had maybe hoped. And then again, Froggy's NFTs. So anyway, the video's running kind of long, so that's the long and short of it. So I'm gonna zip back to me full screen here. All right, so that's kind of the long and short of it. Hope you were able to learn the basic process of how to buy NFTs, how to use a browser wallet to do so, put money in the browser. Right now, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. As always, I'm never going to tell you what to do, but if you do want to like the video, if you want to subscribe, that's certainly up to you. Be easier to find my videos in future. And again, if you guys have any ideas about anything that you have questions about or want to see me do a deep dive on or a future video, please comment or just reach out to me. Really appreciate you, and hope you have a great week, and thanks. Bye-bye.